Good afternoon, welcome to Veric Mitsubishi. My name's Mark and I'm going to take you on a walk around our 2011 model Mazda CX-7 luxury sports wagon today. Start at the front of the car and you notice how classy it presents itself. All of the chrome running through, obviously the grille, the front bumper bar. We've got our driving lights as standard in the front bar with indicators, and the presentation overall for a car that's 2011. Have a look at the quality of the paint, finished in metallic, brilliant black. Really no touch-ups that I can see. You know, a few minor little specks where you can see possibly a stone chip or two, but you have to look fairly hard to find them. Notice we do have the factory alloy wheels, unmarked the alloy wheels, really good tyres on the car. We do have our indicators in our exterior mirrors. You notice all the chrome running through, obviously the door trims, also outer door handles finished in chrome as well. Just give it that bit of class about it. A couple of minor little cosmetic marks just coming down around the right hand rear wheel arch. Once again, right rear alloy wheel unscuffed as well. As we slowly scan around the back of the car now, once again consistent chrome badging. We've got the clear tail lights, twin chrome tipped exhaust pipes, and also the roof mount stop light in the tailgate. Is also fitted with reverse camera, being the luxury sports, which we'll talk about a little bit later. And then as we come down around the passenger side now, same again. You know, I'm really impressed with the alloy wheels on this car. If you're going to see any marks on them, it's usually always going to be on the left hand side. The rear one unmarked. A couple of very minor cosmetic marks on the wheel arch on this side as well. We'll probably get our detailer to have a bit of a crack at those. But overall, the Juco presents in really good order. A little bit of a scuff mark on our left front alloy, but overall in really good order. Last thing we'll touch on whilst we're outside the car, also fitted with factory sunroof. We'll actually demonstrate that a little more in detail a bit later in the video. Okay, so now we're back at the front of the car. We'll have a bit of a chat about the power plant in the CX-7. Powered by a 2.3 litre turbo diesel motor. Turbo diesel, Mark, you silly boy. 2.3 litre turbo motor. This car will give you 175 kilowatts of power, 350 newton meters of torque. But the impressive thing is it's going to deliver you 11.5 litres per 100 k's combined fuel economy. So you've got the power, but you've got good economy as well. 69 litre fuel tank. You're going to get in excess of 600 k's to a tank of fuel. Back around to the rear of the car now, and we'll demonstrate how roomy these are inside. You know, you looked at the exterior when we filmed it, fairly compact from the outside, but look at the storage area in the back. Previous owner obviously opted for the protective cargo mat in the back, so obviously your actual factory carpet is unmarked. Then down inside we've got our space saver spare wheel, never been on the car, so it's unmarked. Also, in the event that we want to store additional storage in the CX-7, and obviously as long as you haven't got passengers in the second row, just flick those handles on the side, either side, 60-40 split fold down, and all of a sudden you've got a massive storage room. So really flexible options. If you wanted to go to the extent where you want to use it as complete storage, shows you how much room there is inside the car. Now here we are inside the CX-7, and I've got to say there's a lot to like about this car. I'm going to run through all the features of the car. Starting on the driver's armrest, we've got all of our controls for our power windows and also our exterior power mirrors. One other feature in the CX-7, you've got a manual lock and unlock button up near your inner door handle. Moving forward, your air conditioning vents just on the right hand side there. A manual button there to switch off traction control if required. We do have auto headlights, so they are light sensitive, will turn themselves on when it's getting darker late in the day. Our steering wheel is height and reach adjustable, so set ourselves up where we're nice and comfortable. Simple matter of pushing that lever back into position, locks us away. On our steering wheel itself, you know, it might look a little bit busy, but it's fairly straightforward. All of our cruise control settings down on the bottom two parts of the steering wheel. So the cruise master switches here, then we set our desired speed when we're on the open road on a long journey. Being the luxury sports, we do have factory navigation, so sat-nav. Once again, really user-friendly settings in the Mazda as far as, you know, plotting destinations and things like that. On our left-hand side, we have our Bluetooth and also our audio controls. So we've pretty much got everything at our fingertips. Also notice the distinctive blue surrounds and the orange dials and everything on our dashboard. Just makes it really easy to see. Spent a lot of time thinking about a quality car when they built these Mazdas, and this particular car with only 31,000 Ks ticks every box. Moving into the center console section now, as you can see, we've got our navigation map up on screen. As I mentioned earlier, is fitted with factory reverse camera, so all of a sudden we select reverse and you've got really good clarity in the picture that you see behind you. Pop that back into park, it just reverts back to the nav screen. On the left hand side, you notice it does give us our audio readout, what station we're on. Then also, if I hit the auto button for our climate control aircon, just brings up all your settings and exactly how we've got it set in the car at the moment. Simple matter of just hitting the off button if we want to turn that off. The Mazda CX-7s are fitted with Bose premium sound. So we've got 7 speakers, premium sound, 6-stack in-dash CD player, MP3 compatible. So you've got everything there, but the majority of what you need to do when you're driving, you can control off the steering wheel. So you're not taking your eyes off the road. We do have climate control, air conditioning and heating directly below. And then I'll just move the T-bar out of our way for a minute. Recirculating, rear demister, air conditioning, all at your fingertips there. Little coin tray directly below, a 12-volt outlet just behind that. Then, as I mentioned, our T-bar. Drive it as a normal automatic, or you can bring it across into sports mode or manual mode and actually manually change through the gears by the stick. Fairly good feature if you're on a long trip in hilly terrain to actually be changing through the gears manually. Also, moving back behind that, being the luxury, full leather interior, both driver and passenger in the front of the car do have heated seats. So on those cold winter days you can keep your seats warm. Cup holders directly behind that. Then very large console lid here. Do have a coin tray there. Do also have our extra controls. If the camera can focus on those. Another 12-volt outlet, an auxiliary input as well. You'll also notice there's just a couple of little ridges here. So if you've actually got an accessory plugged in, you can run the cord back out of the console and know that the cord's actually not going to get damaged. It's a very obscure little feature, but very good feature as well. All right, most importantly now we move to safety. This car does have front, side and curtain airbags. Does help it achieve a 5-star ANCAP safety rating. So you can be rest assured in the knowledge that the occupants and or your family are really, really safe in this motor car. Does have the factory carpets fitted to the car. The interior is like new, as I mentioned, only 31,000 Ks and good service history. Ballarat City Mazda have serviced the car initially in its life, then it's come into our possession and we've done the current service as well. So overall, what you see, and hopefully this helps you get an idea of the quality of this particular version. So in summary, few important points to note: 175 kilowatts of power, 350 Newton meters of torque, and delivering you 11.5 litres per 100 Ks. 5-star ANCAP safety rating, can't be understated. Extremely safe car, really good quality version, only 31,000 kilometres. Hope this gives you a really good idea of the quality of our car, and if you've got any further questions, feel free to give us a call on 9907 0555.